Jill is pointing things out to me. She says her lighting is not right.
No lighting.
And she has no mic. So I am going to first.
I'll just leave. You can just do the show. I'll go back to bed.
Hey, live on Fireside. It's very rare that you see me get up from this spot during the show, but I'm going to. But Jill, do you want to say this is...
Greetings, everyone. This is I'm Right.
I'm Right.
And I'm Jill Cox Cordova.
And I'm Anthony Cordova.
And please
if you
don't
didn't
throw
know
anything at me when Tony leaves the stage. Please. Don't throw
They won't.
anything.
They love you. They love you. Oh, hello, May. Hello. It's good to see you. Really good to see you. Let me get up. There's I would say it's a malfunction with the light, but the malfunction is I didn't turn it on.
That's called
a screw up.
I wasn't going to say that. I was going to call it operator error. So anyway, I'm glad that you all are here. I hope that you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I hope if you had to work, I hope you got some rest during the holiday.
It's lit. You're lit.
You
are now lit.
Says the voice from out there. Okay. Thank you. So I was saying that if you had to work, I hope that you got some rest. I'm still not used to having a job where I automatically get the holiday off. Although I should be, because I don't know, since 2011 I taught, so I automatically had the day off, and now I still do.
Okay.
In my current role. So
okay,
anyway,
well I
hope everyone
cool.
had a wonderful holiday.
Yes.
And that you're well rested.
Yeah. And fireworks didn't used to be legal in Georgia, but they are now. So,
as of 2016.
So there's a lot of fireworks going off everywhere, even if you don't go to a display.
And even when it's not a holiday.
And I used to love fireworks. And I was one of those people that loved to put on a neighborhood display.
Not me.
I definitely was.
That's like playing with fire.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. So this one particular year, and this is when fireworks were still illegal in Georgia, but I managed to get quite a few fireworks into Georgia, right? Yes, I was a lawbreaker. And so my neighbor and I, and this is when I lived somewhere else here in Georgia, but my neighbor and I were doing this big firework display. And actually, I wasn't going to do it that year. But then, he said, "Hey, don't you have a lot of fireworks?" I said, "Yeah, well, let's do a display." Okay. So we're doing this big fireworks display from his backyard. And it's going well. The neighborhood has gathered and people are watching and they're going, "Ooh, ah, ooh, that was a nice one." And then we hear, "Fire, fire, fire." We set the neighborhood on fire. There was a lot that our house hadn't been built on yet. And it was dry and it caught fire. So I jumped into fireman mode and I went to my house and I grabbed a garden hose. It was on one of those reels. So I had the whole reel and the hose on my back, and I ran it to one of my neighbor's house, and then I'm, running about 100 feet to this fire. So I put the fire out, which was good. But then I heard the fire department coming. Somebody had called the fire department.
Because there was a fire.
Well, I put it out. All was good. And as soon as I heard the fire department coming, I went back home, locked my door, and turned off all my lights.
Because you were a lawbreaker. Should have set the fire anyway.
It was not intentional. And since then, I have done no fireworks display
Well,
There's Stefan.
hey
Hey,
Stefan
Stefan. And
and
did we
Dave and
say we
Sam.
Dave and Sam here also?
I
Yeah.
just said their names.
Oh, cool. So did
Yes.
I.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So,
I stopped liking fireworks. Well, I don't think I ever really cared for fireworks ever. Um, but I especially didn't like them when I had dogs
yeah, the
because
dogs
none of
don't
my dogs
like
ever
fireworks.
liked that. And
Yeah,
I can't say
they kind of the dogs all jittery.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
So
so
May wrote a comment that will lead us to our actual topic, since fireworks is not our actual topic. She wrote, "I found out. Oh, well. This first part, I'm sorry to hear. I worked. She worked, and she found out she has a rotary cuff injury.
oh no.
So just a lot of pain and rest. But she laughs about that. So maybe you have good drugs.
Well,
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
hope you
And
feel better. How do you
and
heal
then
that?
I don't know. And then tonight we're supposed to be talking about
Mhm,
strip
that's right.
clubs, and she says, as far as the strip, we have one in Vegas.
You have
Um,
many in Vegas.
You know, to walk on, see a lot of couples walking, or is that the wrong strip?
Oh, that might be the wrong type of strip.
Yeah,
That's not the
that is. And Stefan loves my natural hair. Thank you, Stefan. It keeps changing. It
Changing.
does what it wants to do, but thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, so our actual topic tonight is, when you're in a relationship, should you be hanging out visiting strip clubs?
Oh, good question. And does this go for whatever type of relationship you're in, whether it's a gay relationship or
Yeah.
stray relationship, or it
It
doesn't
doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Yes, if you're in a committed relationship, should you go by yourself, together, or at all?
Well, that's a very good question. What do you think, Jill?
I say yes,
You say yes. We have never
Why
been to
not?
a strip club together.
but we've been separately, or I've been separately.
Not since we've been together. She has not been to a strip club
You
since
don't
we've
know.
been together. Yes, I do.
You don't know.
Yes,
You have
I do.
not been with me
Yes, I do.
every second of every day.
No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
and I hang out with
Oh.
my girls.
Oh yeah. So what?
I even go to different countries with my girls.
What strip club did you go to?
I don't recall them. It
Oh,
wasn't.
you don't
It wasn't a
recall.
local one. It was not a local one. It was in another country.
So then you were in the Dominican Republic. I don't think they have strip clubs there.
That's not what they call them, but they do the same thing.
Maybe you was at a brothel.
No, I was not. And it was more of a private gathering kind
Oh,
of thing.
so that's what
The
that's.
strip club came to us.
Oh, okay. Okay. And what type of performance did you all receive?
Well, some people had lap dances.
Oh.
They brought it was interesting because they brought their own like pole, but it was different than a regular pole. I don't know quite how to describe it, but they had toys.
It was a
with them.
freestanding pole.
Mhm.
So it was women dancing or men?
Both.
Oh, okay. Oh well, I wasn't there.
You were not there.
Did you have to tip? Did you tip?
I didn't.
Why not? You're supposed to tip.
Well, I did.
Hey, look, and I'm going to get to the serious part of strip clubs and whether it's okay in a relationship or not. But I know that nowadays strip clubs are crazy expensive.
How do you know?
I'm seeing them on TV. I've seen different things, and people have guns that make it rain. They got a gun and they're shooting money all over the place. I can't afford that.
That's a fun toy.
Yeah, but I can't afford that. Even if it's just dollar bills, I can't afford to load up that gun with hundreds and hundreds of dollars and just make it rain with dollar bills everywhere. Insane. No way. I can't do it.
Well,
it's too expensive.
only certain people can do the $100 bills and
Yeah,
like
but you don't
that.
want to
But
go in there and be a cheapie either, don't you? You need to give the performers tips. That's
I do
what you
believe in
do.
that. There was a reason I didn't in the Dominican, but we'll get back to that. We have comments.
Okay.
May is wondering, are you saying that there's adult clubs to go to in Vegas? I'm in the wrong town. Stefan says, I think strip clubs are healthy, either together or alone. I agree with you,
They
Stefan.
can be,
And Dave says, and not just the tip.
and not just the tip. I'm not even going to touch that one. Um, so yeah, they can be okay for a relationship if both people like to do that, if that's
But you
part
don't
of
have,
their
no, I
enjoyment.
think
But
I
if
think what
one
Stefan
person,
said, together or alone,
no,
as long as
what
you
I'm
trust each other.
no, what I'm saying, if two people go, but one person doesn't really like it, and they go with their partner, you see what I'm saying?
No? Like, why couldn't
Two
you
people
just,
go together.
okay, but why can't just one go if the other one doesn't like it?
One can go, but see, there can be other issues why people go to strip clubs. Now,
Like what?
if you go, um, let's say you go with your friends, you and Jill, you and your friends go to a strip club, and it's just to have some drinks and have some fun and laugh and all of that. That's cool, but just like anything else, things can turn into a vice. So some people get hooked on strip clubs. It's just like they spend money that they cannot afford. It's like gambling. If you go to a casino, some people go to a casino and they spend more money than they can afford to spend. So that can cause problems in a relationship. But as long as it's all under control, everybody knows what's going on. Or, like, for instance, if one of the partners sneaks out at night
Oh, well,
to
well,
go
if you're
to the
sneaking,
strip
if you feel
club,
that you have to sneak, then that is an issue
that
within
that
your relationship.
that is correct. So it can be, but it may not be um, a relationship problem. It may be a problem just that one person has.
Yeah.
And it will spill over into the relationship. But it's just like with any vice, whether it's alcohol or drugs or gambling, um, these things can get a person hooked. But if you do it and you can take it or leave it, oh yeah, we had a good time, blah blah blah, and that stripper said such and such, blah blah blah, yeah, yeah, no problem, it's cool.
Okay.
So next people are gonna ask, well, when are you and I going to a strip club?
And for before this show, we meant to do some immersive research where we actually went
I
together.
do not recall that.
Yeah, no, you agreed to that.
Besides, nowadays I am so cheap. I I'm like, spend money on a strip club. I'd rather spend money on my boat. I'd rather build my boat back than spend
Well,
money.
that's selfish.
That is not selfish to
I mean,
me.
like, what if it's a night out for us and that's where I want to go? You wouldn't go? You wouldn't? What would you say? If I
Well,
said,
I
"Hey,
say, okay, well,
let's have date night,
we
but let's
can
have it
go.
at Magic City."
We can go, but we don't have any tip money. We got no tip
Well,
money.
what fun is that?
No tip. We got no tip money.
Then what?
I'm gonna walk into the strip club with my pockets turned inside out,
Oh my
just hanging
goodness!
out with
Please don't ever do that when you're with me.
no dollar bills, no dollar bills.
Then what's
Yeah,
the
strip
point?
clubs are expensive.
How do you know?
I've been in a strip club before. Strip clubs are expensive.
How
Now, when I
long
was
ago?
young,
How long ago?
when I was
How long
young,
ago did you go to one?
I don't know, 18
Oh my
19,
goodness.
20
See, you're
years
not even
ago.
current with the
20
times.
years ago. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't, so you have
But
no idea how much
oh
it,
no, I do know how much it costs to go to a strip
how do you
club. I
know?
got friends that have gone to strip clubs, that go to strip clubs.
Like
So
who?
nobody I've seen recently, but it doesn't. I'm not calling them out. I'm not calling people out. If they
Let's
want to
talk.
call themselves out, they can call themselves out.
Let's talk
Uh,
to Charlie. Hi,
Hey,
Charlie.
Charlie, really, Charlie.
Listen, you got to go to a strip club, man. It's artistic. It's They need your
Oh,
poetry, Tony. You need to
oh, they
go.
don't need my poetry. They need my
Listen, you need to.
dollars.
Yeah, well, that too. You know, every.
They need my
Hey,
dollars.
listen.
And right
If
now,
the
you know,
wife wants to
I'm.
go, that's like a hall pass. What's wrong with you, man? That's a hall
Oh,
pass.
oh,
You know how you get
I got a
you,
plan. I
okay?
have a plan.
What's your
Now,
plan?
back in the day, I've been to many strip clubs. Okay, I've been in strip clubs all over the country. Okay, um, new dancers, you know, and anyway, all of that. I have friends that were dancers. Now, this is what we're
Were
gonna
they
do.
friends with benefits?
We won't
Thank you
get
for
it.
asking
We
that
won't.
question for me.
We won't get into that right now. But Charlie, we are meeting up with you and your lovely wife down in Florida
Yes,
next
sir.
month. There's a lot of strip clubs in Florida, in Miami. There's
Mm-mm-mm.
tons of them.
So what are you saying? We're gonna go while we're there?
Yeah, it's Charlie
Is
telling me
it a
I need to
double
go
a
to a
double is it
strip
a double
club.
date?
So I think Charlie should show me the ropes
Listen,
and take
Like you
all of
need
us
like you
to a
need
strip club.
they,
Uh,
I don't know who,
uh,
but nobody would get my wife to go into that place, any place, anywhere. So, if anything, I'll be the broken chicken wing or something like that.
all we gotta do is, hey, it was Charlie's idea, and she'll
Hmm.
say, "Really, Charlie?
Yes,
Really?"
she would. That'd be a long cruise after that night. I'll be
Yeah.
sleeping on
So,
the deck.
yeah, but strip clubs are interesting, and
Yeah.
actually, I believe I get more interested in people watching and not just
You tell me all
dancers.
the time that if I go places that you don't think I normally go to, you always say it's great writing material.
It is
So
great
that's what I
writing
thought Charlie was
material.
saying to you. It's great writing
No,
material.
he's saying we need to go and recite some poetry
He
to
said
the
you
strippers.
could recite some poetry. But you now you
I don't
both
need
have
a
gotten.
stripper to fall in love with me. Come on.
Well,
I'm
that could be
happily
fun.
married.
That could be fun to write about, though. I would enjoy watching that.
Uh,
But now you
uh,
have Stefan upset.
why, Stefan?
He says, "Wait, you're coming to Florida and you're only hanging out with Charlie?"
Oh, but what you don't know is we plan on stopping in your area on the way down.
But we need to make sure he's there
Yeah,
because
so
he's always
you
someplace
need to
else.
be there. We can catch you on the way down or we could catch you on the way back. But we are going to drive right
It'll be
through
the
the
Florida
area
connection.
you live in. So yes, you are on the list to stop in and
You
visit.
really are. He's not joking
Yeah.
about that. You really are. But I kept asking him, "Have we said this to Stefan yet?" Because we know
Well,
that
not, but
you're
he
you're
keeps.
in other
Yeah,
places.
he's got a new job and
Yep.
he's switching around and he's here, he's there, he's here, he's over there, he's in a lot of different
So
places.
if you're not there during the time that we're going through or coming back, we'll set up something else with you,
Yeah, but
Stefan.
we definitely that was like on the top of our list. Actually, we had planned on um, doing that even before we planned the other trip to
That
meet
is
up with
that is actually
Charlie
true.
down
Yep.
in Florida.
Yep. We will be
So
in your area in January.
yeah, we'll be back in your area, but
January
you're even
2024.
talking about moving. So,
Well, that's true.
but, we will be back down there in January.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
for not a week, but
Yeah.
maybe
A long weekend. 4 days.
4 days.
Yep.
Yeah,
You remembered this time. That's good.
cool.
So I would like to go back to what you were saying about some people make it a vice. I used to have a news director who, he took a lunch break regularly. But guess where he spent his lunch break?
At the strip club, they got good lunch. They got good lunch. They got chicken wings
Yes.
and fries
And he would go to I guess there are degrees that people have problems with strip clubs. So people were accepting, it seemed to me, just from observing comments that were made to him, they were accepting if it had been like a topless bar, but they were not accepting that he was going to all nude bars.
What's the problem?
That's what I said. Like, what's the difference? What is the difference? And they were like, he's so sleazy. You don't ever go into a meeting with him by yourself. I'm like, I'm not who he's looking at.
Ooh, Jill. They have actually in the town that we are going to stay at in Florida.
Which time? Next month?
Next month.
Okay.
Next month. They have a topless donut shop.
Oh.
So you can even go through the drive-through and they're topless.
Is this part of your research?
No, I knew that because I used to work down there. I used to stay down there all week. So, and I've seen it on the news. I've never been to it, but I know they have it. So they have that. And then if you're ever, on going down through Florida and you're on I-75, you'll see these signs for Club Risque. And it says good food, and it's right there off the interstate.
Yep, they have a lot of billboards. Yep.
So yeah, that's
I
another
like to read billboards,
spot.
so yeah.
And yeah, they say they got good food in there. So
they say, or
they say. Well, actually, I've been in there once, but again, many years ago, and I stopped in and I got something to eat. And then when I finished my food, I left. It's expensive to be.
That's what you keep saying.
But the food was very reasonable. The food was not expensive,
because they're expecting you to spend money on other.
Yeah, so the
food,
the food was cheaper than if I had just went. The food is cheap as if I went to McDonald's. So. Yeah,
McDonald's isn't cheap anymore, but
I'm saying it was not expensive. It was not expensive.
So, what do you think of? I have friends who, when they were dating, and they ended up marrying the people they were dating. I have friends when they were dating, they would want their mate to go to a strip club.
Get them all worked
up as long as they came home, and came to their house, So what do you think of using the strip club?
Oh, that's fine
to get you all revved up.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But unfortunately, and I'm not gonna just pick up on men, but men are very visual.
Monica's here.
Oh, Monica's here. Monica's the expert on this topic. But men are a little different, and it's not just men. It's not just men. I was
going to say, don't generalize or stereotype.
It's not. Well, I don't. Look, it's a fact. Men and women are different. Did you know? Men have a kickstand that they think with. Okay, so there is a difference, but I'm saying, but women can be the same way. So, some people go into strip club to see what they can catch for later.
Okay,
and in some cases, if you have enough money,
Yes.
the odds of you being able to catch somebody for later really go up.
Okay.
So even though a man may go or the woman may say, "Oh, come on, I'm going to take you to the strip club, blah, 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 and get you all revved up." But at the same time, this guy could be like looking at, "Ooh, what am I going to catch for later?"
Okay.
Especially if
I don't think
he's got a lot
I
of
don't think
money.
that's just men. I
No,
don't.
well,
I
women
think.
can do that too. Actually, I have been in all male strip clubs also.
Mhm.
And yeah, the women are more aggressive with the dancers than men are with women.
I think you're stereotyping again.
Oh no, I
Hi,
said the
Monica.
women are
Hey
more
Jill,
aggressive.
Hi, Monica.
how
The
you doing,
women are more
darling?
aggressive.
I'm good.
Hello,
How are you,
Monica.
Monica?
I see your husband done had some cocktails before he came on this damn show,
Not tonight.
and,
Not tonight.
and he is talking out the side of his neck. That is the
Oh,
most
yeah.
ridiculous thing I have ever heard in
What's
my damn
what's that?
life.
What's that?
Okay, so women have a
Tell me what.
kickstand too. Our little kickstand is internal, but we got a kickstand. Okay,
That's right.
Well, some
now.
women have some that you can strap on.
Oh Lord Jesus, Father, Father, help him, Lord
Help
Jesus.
him. Help
Help
him.
him, Jesus. Okay. We ain't talking about strap on Sally. That ain't what we talking about. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But actually,
Now,
Monica, that's what I said. I said that women can actually be more aggressive than men when it comes to that. I just said that a few minutes ago.
you know what? Jill and Dr. Phil. What I wanted to share tonight on this show is that women are entitled to sexuality and their sexual freedom as much as a man.
I'm with you on that. I have no
Okay.
Yes.
problem for women going to a strip club. I have no
Except
problem.
for me. He has a problem if
I
I went
have
to
no
one.
problem.
We learned that in previous episodes,
I
right?
have
We
no
certainly
I
did.
have no problem with a woman hitting on a man and telling that man what she wants. I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I'm a guy that doesn't know somebody's hitting on me unless they're aggressive.
So
Okay?
let me say
So
this. So
I'm
what
used to
about
that.
okay, so what about we're gonna flip this coin a little bit. Open up your mind, Dr. Phil. So what about let's say Jill and I don't swim in the lady girl pond, all right?
Okay.
We don't swim in the pond, but we have an appreciation for the anatomy of a beautiful woman.
Yeah, women are beautiful.
So if we want to make it rain, if we want to hoop and holler, because we see the appreciation of the female anatomy, we should be able to do that without any judgment. And if it
Abs-
happens to be
Absolutely.
some good looking men that are around and we want to appreciate them as well, we should be
You
able to do that.
you can do that too. I don't have a
Thank you.
problem with that.
Oh, well then all right, Dr. Phil,
Nor
come on.
and
I
Monica, nor
don't
do
have
we
a
need
problem with that.
permission, do we?
No, we do not.
You don't.
No, we do not. So Jill,
Have at it. Have a good time. Bring
I
a
am
lot of dollar bills and make it rain. And if you
Jill,
take me with you, just give me a stack. Give
we
me a
ain't taking
stack
nope.
of
We're not taking
dollars
you with us.
so
We
I
ain't
Because
can.
taking
you're gonna be saying, I'm cheap.
Nope.
That's too much. That's too expensive. We're not taking you with us.
Jill, we are not taking no sand to the beach. We ain't doing it.
That's right. That's
We ain't
right.
doing
But
it.
that's fine. I really do not have a problem with people expressing their sexuality. It doesn't matter what their sexuality is.
Very
Because
true.
I truly believe that people are people. A
They
lot of
are.
us are different,
And
and a
again, like
lot
I
of us are
said,
same. We have the people.
I don't swim in the lady girl pond, but I see women that I think have beautiful bodies, and I admire that. I'm not attracted to them sexually, but I admire that. And I also admire the courage that it takes to be that comfortable with your body. Because everybody's not that comfortable with their bodies. And to see a woman that understands the mindset. I mean, I've said this all the time to you guys. In my next life, I'm coming back as a stripper. I really am.
Why are you waiting till your next life?
Because this life,
Come on now,
the
Monica.
world ain't ready for this body in this life. It's gonna take the next one. Okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Okay. I'll give you. Okay.
But I just think it's cool when you open like that, Tony. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's cool because so many people be uptight about. Can I tell y'all a funny story? This is gonna make y'all howl. So I have a client who is this big time extreme conservative, right? So I know a lot of strippers. So I heard through the grapevine that he snuck into one of the strip clubs here. This fool went in there with a trench coat on and sunglasses. And it was- he went in there with a trench coat and sunglasses
Now
on.
that's hilarious.
And
Talk
my
about making
girlfriend-
yourself look seen.
It was the funniest thing because all my girlfriends knew who he was because he has a very distinct look. He didn't wear a hat so people could see his face, his features, his hair. This nut went in there with sunglasses on and a trench coat. Is 90 degrees outside. I'm telling you, I hooped and I hollered when I heard about this fool. And I had to let him know. I said, yeah, I heard you was at the so-and-so and so-and-so club.
He said, "No, I wasn't. Who told you that? No, I wasn't. Who told you that?"
That's hilarious.
Is that not funny?
That's
Instead of just
hilarious.
go in the damn club, don't nobody care, dude. Go in
That's
the
right.
club.
That's right. That's right.
No, but I'm with you. I do admire like a dancer that has real skills. Like if
Oh,
someone's
God,
at the
yeah.
top of a 20-foot pole and they're hanging upside down
And that girl
with
can
their
do a
leg wrapped
simple-
around that pole and their hands are spread out like this and they're just sliding down slow.
yep.
Can even stop in the middle. Still no hands. Just legs wrapped around that pole and then
That's skill.
come down and flip over and be into a split. Come
That's
on.
skill.
Who can do
That's
that?
Skill. That is
That is
skill.
skill. That is skill.
Yeah.
That's skill.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
So when
Jill
I-
was,
so
Jill
when I
was going
call-
to take a pole dancing
After,
class.
like, because we saw, I don't remember the name of it, but there was a documentary about pole dancers.
pole dancing, yeah.
So do you
And-
guys watch P Valley? Do you guys watch the show?
I love that show.
Yeah.
Yes.
I watched the
Yes.
whole series.
Yep.
P
I love
Valley.
that show.
Oh my God,
Yep.
I love that show. It's
Yep.
so
Yep.
good. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was a good show. That was a good
Mhm.
series.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah,
So
see,
Jill, I'm gonna
Yes.
holler at you. I got your number. And
Okay.
all we gonna do is that we gonna make a bank run and get them ones. And I told you, I know the owner of Magic City. He's a really, really, really good friend of mine. We going and we gonna make it rain and eat buffalo wings. Okay?
I'm there. I will readily go there. Yes, I'm there. That would be fun.
all right,
Yeah.
all right.
That's gonna be so awesome.
Knock yourselves out.
That would be fun.
Cool.
And
with
you
that.
know what? Let
I'm
me
gonna
tell
be
you
in
what's really
I'm gonna be
make it-
working on my boat.
Well,
Let me tell you what's
obviously,
gonna
we're
make
going to have the fun.
And Jill, if Stefan acts right, if Stefan acts right, we gonna sneak him in with his sunglasses and his trench coat on, and we gonna watch it together. Okay? Yeah. Come on,
No,
Stefan.
Stefan gonna be looking around just like you, Monica. Stefan gonna be looking for somebody to pick out. You know, in Atlanta, man, shoot. That's all I got to say on that.
That would be a reality show within itself. Gio, Monica,
It sure
Stefan.
would. It sure
Okay,
would.
for
And
real.
Stefan says, bet.
Bet. There
All
you
right.
go. There you go.
Oh, now he's coming to the
Yeah,
stage.
Oh Lord, I knew that. Oh,
Hey, Stefan.
Stefan.
Hey guys,
There you
so
are.
Hey.
it's funny that you mentioned about Magic City because the Greyhound station is right outside
It's
of it.
right,
So I
right
park
around the
near
corner.
there. I park there every time, and I'm
Yeah.
like, man, what is that?
Did you go find out?
No, I didn't. I'm not. It's too many homeless people around there.
There's a lot of homeless people in Atlanta.
Well, you
A
can
lot
wait
of
till
homeless people.
Monica and I are your guides.
Okay,
But you know,
and
but
then we'll
hey,
just take a
hey.
Greyhound bus out of there.
But I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you out. I'm gonna call you out, Stefan.
What'd Stefan do?
So Stefan's got a new job where he comes to Atlanta often, and he says, "Yeah, when I get some time, I'll give y'all a holler." I said, "Yeah, okay, cool. Let us know." Stefan sent us a text. I've been here for 4 days, and I'm leaving in about 20 minutes. You want to come and see me? Stefan was probably sightseeing in Atlanta, and he was having a good time, and he didn't want to hang with us that time. But it's okay. It's okay. You're young.
Well, now you know who the fun ones are in this Georgia group. It's not this one. It's Monica and me.
So yeah, there's a lot of Stefan. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. So those days when you had some free time in Atlanta, what did you check out while you were here?
Why are you putting him on the spot? Like
It's
that?
Atlanta. It's Atlanta.
One, I don't spend a consecutive 4 days in Atlanta. It's usually like every other day. And
Okay.
I haven't checked out anything in Atlanta
Really?
yet because my hotel is so far. Because we stay at the Sonesta. It's still in the Atlanta area, but it's no. The, trying to get to like a lift and go downtown, and plus, I don't like going anywhere by myself in like a
Okay.
strange city.
Right.
So I usually just stay at the hotel, or I'll go to the Publix about around the street. But yeah, otherwise I don't go anywhere.
What town is that? Is it still in Atlanta? The Sonesta
Yeah,
Hotel?
it's still part of Atlanta. It's about maybe 30 minutes from the Greyhound station that's downtown.
Is it south of the
I would say it's north. I'm trying to
north?
think of like I said, it's called Sonesta Hotel. Trying to think of. I'll look on the map and see where it's nearby. But yeah, it's like 30 minutes away.
Oh, huh.
He might be up there by Truist Park. He might be really close to us.
yeah, actually, because if you're 30 minutes away from downtown, from the Greyhound bus stop,
And you're north.
And
then
you're north.
You probably are really, really close to us.
yeah, because we're about 31 miles away from the Greyhound bus stop, north of it.
Okay,
be
so then we're not
precise.
that. Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
it could
yeah,
be
yeah.
south, but who knows? We'll have to figure it out.
yeah. Let us know what part of town it's in the next time, because we might only be like
15
10
minutes
minutes,
away.
15
Yep,
minutes,
yep.
10 minutes from you.
Yep.
You can come hang out here
Yep.
instead of in the hotel. Do they give you per
But Tony
diem?
promises not to make you work on the boat with him.
I didn't promise that.
I'm promising that for
I did
him.
not promise that.
I am promising him for you.
That I wouldn't make you work on the boat.
You
No
might.
one has ever helped me work on the boat.
That's because no one's been here when you've been working on the boat.
They find those nice selective times. They're like, "Oh, I have a feeling you're on the boat. I'll go over there in a couple hours."
No, if you come over here, I would not be working on the boat. We would spend quality time together.
We would.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. I don't ever
Not on the boat.
not on the boat. Yeah. I
Unless
never
it's in the water. Like if you want to go to the lake and the boat's ready. But that's what, 2 months away?
yeah, maybe 2 months, depending on the weather. But we live like 15 minutes from a very large lake. I guess the second largest lake in Metro Atlanta. So yeah, we could actually, once the boat is fixed, to go to the lake, go ride around on the lake, and
Isn't
maybe come
Monica
back
up there
home.
by you guys too?
Yeah,
Monica.
I am.
No, I thought you were. I thought you were. Monica, I thought you was out in northeast.
I'm right there on the border of Marietta, Kennesaw.
Get the heck out of here!
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
thought, oh, well, we definitely have to get
the heck
together.
out of here!
Yeah,
We definitely have to get together.
I'm right there on the border of really technically Kennesaw, but yep.
You
Well, we definitely have
in
to
the
get together.
same town.
I
as
know.
us.
I know. Can
you know-
you
We
believe it?
live. Check this out. We live in walking distance to KSU.
Oh my goodness, wow.
For real. I mean, for real,
Yeah.
walking
When
distance.
I worked
I've
there, I
walked
used to
there
walk
many
there.
a times. Yeah.
Yep.
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 So I'm probably like 5-6 minutes from you guys then.
Get the heck. Well, now I'm scared.
I'm not scared now. I'm like, let's hang. Now we're that close. I'm not scared at all. That's like, yeah.
I would be in my car. I'll be looking around. Is that Monica? Is that Monica? Is that
Oh,
Monica?
you'll know me when
silly.
I roll up. You'll know me when I roll up.
Oh Lord.
But Tony, I have your cell number, so I'm gonna give you I'm gonna text you, and then you give Jill my number so we can get together, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
For real, for
We'll
real.
do.
I really want to
Yeah,
do that.
for real. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's been the consensus? Does everybody agree with you guys tonight, or is everybody neutral?
Nobody wants
Everybody
to chime in.
Well,
They
we actually haven't asked them.
Now you know why Jill's the smart one.
So you all know
Anyone like to chime in?
Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
would like to know. Well, Stefan did write that well, Stefan, you're on the stage. You could tell everybody what you wrote.
Yeah, so I think it's healthy, whether you go by yourself or you go with a couple, or not with a couple, unless you're into that type of stuff. Or if you go like with you and your partner to a strip club. I mean, I know like some people feel like it is cheating if you do go to a strip club because you got people and whatever like that. But I think entertainment is entertainment.
As long as you don't have sex in the strip club, everything's okay.
You might be chained up.
Why
in
are you
the
looking at me like that?
Why are you looking at me? Why are you looking at me?
I ain't got nothing else to say. Got nothing else to say.
Did you see that look, Jill?
I was like, why are you
As long as you don't have sex in the strip club,
cutting his eyes at me?
everything is all right.
Oh my God, that's too funny. Too funny.
They tell you, look, don't touch. Look, don't touch. That's what they tell you in the strip club. Look, don't touch.
I can do that.
Yeah. All
Isn't
right.
it against the rules to touch?
Yes. Yes, but some people break the rules.
Oh.
You go up in that,
People
you go
say
up in
no.
that VIP room. You go up in that VIP room, things change.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So stay out of the VIP room.
Oh, but
Jill.
that's the best part. That's the best section. You know, I'm a VIP kind of person.
Oh, there's Billy
Hi,
D.
Billy.
Hello, how are you doing?
We're
We're
doing
great.
good. How are you doing? I'm still not on Twitter though. Just to
well,
let you know.
there's a lot happening there now. So, I mean, good, both good and bad. So I don't, I mean, that's entirely up to you. I kind of have a feeling that the way that it's going is that Elon's vision is to have half a social media app and half a media app. And what I mean by that is like, and I don't want to get into the politics of this, but Tucker Carlson, for example, his views on there have been enormous. And as a matter of fact, he beat his old employer, Fox News. So, you know, he's getting more views on Twitter than all the cable networks combined.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a hard development to ignore. And he, you know, the idea that Twitter could be kind of like a YouTube. You know, you can put long videos on there now.
Mm-hmm.
You can do expanded tweets. And if he can get by some of the glitches that he's going through right now, I think this might be a good thing. It'll be an interesting thing. Yeah, but you know, time will tell. It's like so many other things. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a opinion on these strip clubs?
You know, I can tell you that for many years I worked as a disc jockey, and
You were a DJ in a strip club?
I actually worked a few of events because I would go to different clubs, you know, and do appearances, and some of them were strip clubs.
Okay.
And I did some stand up too. I never did stand up at a strip club, but what I was getting at is what you said earlier. I always used to prefer to go where the men were performing because you had a much more lively group of girls. Okay, much more lively. And, you know, they were there to have fun. They were there to, you know, and, you know, when they got done, then a lot of times I was either with a band or I was working myself. And then when I played dance music, girls would love to dance. And then as they got opened up to the public, then, you know, guys would come in and you'd have a good crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, when you work the female reviews, guys would more or less just sit and stare. You know, some of them would make some comments and offer money and things like that. And then when the girls were done, the guys were gone. And no girls came to meet the guys that were there to see the strip club. Now, see, the other way around would work. When you have male dancers, women show up. And then when you opened up the doors then, and, you know, guys would come in to meet the girls and so on and so forth. Girls do not come out to meet guys that are looking at girls in a strip club. They just don't. I mean, they probably think, you know, why do I want to go hang out with a bunch of guys that can't get laid? And they just don't, you know, they just don't have an interest in them. And I can also tell you too,
maybe they can get laid and they're looking to get laid some more.
That could be. But you know, you are correct about the aggressive nature of women. I can tell you that women get away with stuff with male performers that would get a guy kicked out of the club.
Absolutely.
I mean, women will reach right into the pants and grab a hold of a guy, and he'll, you know, play it up for everything it's worth. Now, you reach in the pants of a female performer, and you're going to get thrown out. You know, as a matter of fact,
That's right.
One of the bouncers is probably going to kick your ass. So I think there's a certain, you know, there's a different dynamic there for sure. Absolutely. So
yeah,
that's kind of my take on that.
That's what I've seen also.
Okay, wait a minute. Who was that? Was that Billy?
That's Billy D.
Okay, wait a minute, Billy.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm at the club and old Chippendale is grinding his winky dinky on me,
Yeah.
what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to I'm at the club, I'm supposed to enjoy that, right? So what you saying? What you saying?
You can enjoy it a lot more than I can the other way around. If you want to, like, what'd you call it, the winky do or whatever?
The winky dinky.
The winky dinky. Okay, yeah. If you want to grab the winky dinky, you can probably get away with it. And I can tell you, when a female is grinding on a guy, he doesn't dare touch her. at least that's the case at
But she
most
don't
places.
have a winky dinky unless she got one that we don't know about it. It's a
Well,
surprise.
she's got other things hanging there, you know.
Surprise!
Actually, she's got more. You know, she's got breasts and all these other things. Guys don't have none of that.
Yeah,
You
but
can't touch any of that.
but the breasts are different, Billy. If you grinding your winky dinky on me, come on now. You know what I'm saying? You about to set it off up in here. Come on
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, and that's great. I'm trying to tell you, but guys guys cannot indulge. They
Well,
come.
I'm glad we can. How about that? I'm just gonna say that. I'm
I'm not necessarily having a problem with it. I'm just trying to tell you that women are like swinging from the chandeliers in such a place, and
That
men
is true.
generally. And men are generally kind of just sitting there and staring, you know,
Well,
wishing,
we ain't
I guess.
doing that. We ain't doing that. Now, we get our fantasy on. If you grinding all in front of me, boy, what you
Monica
talking
wants
about?
to grab a handful.
Come on.
Well, they're
Don't
right
grind
on you.
me.
I mean, like she
I mean,
said, what are you
really,
supposed to do?
seriously. If you grinding on me, what I'm supposed to do? Sit there like some old lady?
Hey, like
You
that.
better-
It's like, I will not touch. I will not touch.
Hey, Monica. When y'all go, can you take my mother-in-law with you?
Oh, she'd have a great time. What are you
Oh,
talking about?
she would probably
She would have a
blast.
great time.
She would have a blast.
Her eyes
Yes,
would be
she
like
would.
this.
Yeah, take her with you. But she goes to bed at 5:30 in the evening.
I'll have her take a nap during the day,
you have
so
to
she could be up.
You'll have
she'll
to take
stay
her to
up.
the lunchtime strip club.
We can do that. We sure
And
can.
We can.
there's
and then
actually-
come back for ourselves.
There's actually a good audience at the lunchtime strip clubs.
That's
And,
true.
and there's a whole different type of dancer. So the dancer that works during the day is the dancer that wants to be off early so they can be
True.
home with their family for the
True.
most part. Or they
That's
may be
true.
going to school or night school or something else that they want to do.
That's true.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Well, you know
See,
what Chris
I
Rock
know
said,
stuff.
right? You know what Chris
Say it
Rock
again,
said?
Billy.
You know what Chris Rock said? He said that if you're going into a strip club and you're walking in the door, he said, you look back at the sky. And if you see the sun, you're going to strip clubs way too much.
There you go. There you go. That's right. During the day. But a lot of people go during the day. Just like you were saying, the guy with your job your
Yeah,
job.
he would go
had to
every day
every
for
day.
his lunch. And the only time I've been during the day, because I've only been at night usually, was when as part of my TV job, I went in undercover.
It was work.
It was work. It was. It was work.
It was work.
I went in undercover, try to get me a job.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she went undercover, all right. Mhm. I want to go undercover too. Okay.
Yeah, but strip clubs are, but there's all types and all different classes of strip clubs.
That's true. That is very true.
Some strip, just like bars. Some bars you can go into and have a good time. There's other bars you can just go into and bad stuff might happen. It's more likely to happen. So strip clubs are a lot like that, and throughout the country, there's different rules on what can be
Yeah,
done
that's
in a
true.
strip club. So
Yeah, because I know here in Atlanta, the primary quote unquote the elite or the better ones are the Gentlemen's Club,
Hmm.
the Cheetah, the Gentlemen's
Yeah.
Club, the Cheetah, and oh Lord, what's the other one you guys that we were just talking about? Oh God, I just went brain dead.
not Magic. You're talking about Magic?
Yeah,
City?
Magic City.
Mhm.
Now the challenging one is the legendary Blue Flame. Now that's the
You
one.
Oh, the blue. Oh,
Well,
Lord
you
yes.
got
Jesus, Father.
you got the blue flame and the
The
green
blue
onion.
flame. Oh,
I don't know
Lord
the
Jesus.
green onion, but I do know all about the blue
Well, the
flame.
blue flame is right over there by the petrol truck stop.
It's Bankhead. It's across the street from the truck stop.
Yeah.
Across the street from
So,
the truck stop. You see
so there
women in
was.
there 60 years old with boobs hanging down to their feet.
But listen. A truck driver. I was over there, and a truck driver asked me. He said, "Hey, isn't there a they call them titty bars? Isn't there a titty bar over
Yep.
there?" I said, yeah. He said, right there. I said, yeah, right there, right on the other side of the gas station there.
Yep.
Well, I think I should go over. I said, well, they give a discount to truck drivers to go over there. He said, really? I said, yeah, it's like half price the admission. He said, I'm gonna go. I said, no, you don't need to go over there.
You got him excited about a discount.
Telling me to go.
No, but see, here's the thing. Now he could take, even though it's across the street, he could take a Uber over there, but he didn't need to walk over there. See, because it's rough over there, so he'd be
It is
walking
rough over there now.
yeah,
Yes, it
he'd be
is.
walking his happy little butt over there, and he'd get robbed before he even gets to the blue flame.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's the
Yep.
spot. That's
You
where
got,
you
you
wait
gotta
for a
come
truck
up in there
driver.
with some swag. You do. You really
That's-
gotta. Even the women, you gotta come
That's
up in
right.
there with some swag. Because if you come up in there with that little, Mary Poppins shit, your ass finna be in trouble for real.
Now, I'll tell you, this was many, many years, long before I met Jill. And a friend of mine was from out of town. He wanted to go in there, and we was riding our motorcycles. I said, yeah, okay, we'll go over there. So we ride over there. We park our bikes right in the front and all that. And we go inside. And this was back in the day. He pulled out like $500
Oh, Lord.
bills. And I said, man, what the hell is wrong with you? You gonna get
That
us
just
knocked
wasn't even
over the
smart.
head
That's
when
not
we
smart
go
anywhere.
outside. Man, no, we weren't drug dealers or nothing. No, man, you ain't getting me knocked over the head. What's wrong with you?
Them crackheads would have followed him all the way.
Yeah, we would have been done when we came out the door, man. Don't do that here.
Nope.
I said, this is what you need to do. You go to the bar and you get some change. They be looking in your wallet.
Oh, absolutely.
You open that wallet, they looking in your wallet.
Yep.
No, it's rough over there. I was the old green onion I told you about. It was over on Metropolitan, right?
Oh.
There's a McDonald's across the street. And I was eating in that McDonald's, and I'm looking across the street, and I see a guy sneaking up around the back of the green onion to rob this guy that was coming in the front door.
Oh my goodness.
Had his gun pulled out, coming around the corner like this. But by time the guy came from around back, the other guy was already in the door. So he put his gun away.
Wow.
So, yeah, some
But
places.
Tony, you saw all of that. Did you yell or did you do something? Were you gonna let the dude get jacked or what?
I ate my burger.
Oh my God. Tony, shame on you.
Oh, not shame on me. I was born and raised in New York. There are some things you don't get into the middle of.
What if the shoe had been reversed? Would you have wanted the other dude to eat his damn burger and let you get jacked?
I would not expect him to do anything. I need to be watching out for myself.
See,
I do
You
not
wrong.
expect. I do
You
not
wrong.
expect.
I'm sorry. You wrong.
I am not gonna. No, listen.
I would have
I am
yelled.
not
I
gonna
would've
walk
done
in.
Something. I would have something.
I am not gonna. Well, but I don't know what the deal is. See, that's the thing. I don't know what the deal was with the guy coming in through the door. Maybe the guy coming around from back knew what the deal was. Maybe they thought that guy was going to rob the green onion. I don't know. I didn't have all the information. So
Yeah, but you sat there and ate your damn burger,
I
Tony.
sure
Shame on you.
did. And then
on
I
you.
left. And then I left. No, you
Shame
don't
on
get
you.
you don't get in the middle of that.
Well,
That's
let
gonna
me
get
tell
you
you something.
killed.
Let me tell you something, Tony. We gonna have another show, and we gonna take this and we gonna make this the next show. But let me tell you something. I have been in situations like that, and it's not that I'm Billy Badass or Betty Badass, but I have intervened. I have said something because I would rather say something and maybe be injured and save somebody than to let some shit go down. Look at all these mass shootings all over the place right now.
That's right.
This
But
thing is
you
insane. But you gotta say
Monica,
something. Not eat
Monica,
your burger. Not eat
Monica,
your burger. No. Not eat your
Monica,
burger. Don't call my
Monica.
damn name. I don't care. You keep saying it to
I
you keep saying
know.
it to the end of time. No.
I know this for a fact.
What you know?
I grew up with cops. My mentors, several of my mentors growing up were cops, okay?
And I used to be one, and now I'm a
That's
private
right.
detective. So
And
what's your
I
damn
know,
point?
and I know before you go into a situation, you assess the situation.
And I assessed,
You-
and I wouldn't have went back to eating my damn burger.
no,
How about
you
that?
may have. Maybe you would have assessed where you were. You would assess what was going on. You would assess you don't know who the good guy is and the bad guy is. You don't know. Now, there's other situations where I have put myself in the middle of it and stopped
Oh, don't
things.
try to fix it, you old burger
No,
eating
this is the
thing.
truth.
I don't
We were
care
talking
what
about
I'm
strip
mad at you.
clubs.
I'm mad at you. Bye.
Oh, you can be you be mad at me if you
Damn
want,
old
but you know
hamburglar.
doggone
You a
well.
hamburglar. You old hamburglar. You a hamburglar.
I ate my burger and said, "Oh shoot, something getting ready to go down."
You a hamburglar. That's what you are. Now, bye, old hamburglar. Love you, Jill.
Love you too, Monica. Let's get
Hey,
together
y'all.
soon. For real, for real.
Yeah, but yeah, we're 3 minutes over the hour. We need to close this show up.
I kind of
love
like her new nickname for you.
Hamburglar. You old hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
Get you some black and white and a little
Can't you see him? Only thing he's missing, Jill. So,
And-
you know what? I'm
and-
gonna find him a cake, Jill, and next
A
week
cake?
No,
That's
but,
black and white.
but let me
hamburger
tell you
cake.
something. Let me tell you something else, Jill. At the time,
Jill or Monica?
Monica.
hamburger.
See,
Let
you
me-
don't even know
let me
what's
tell
hard
you.
now.
Let me tell you something else, Monica. I was not carrying then. I did not have my permit to carry. I was not carrying. I have my permit to carry now, but it doesn't matter in Georgia anymore. Anybody can carry in Georgia.
Yep.
But no, with several of my businesses, I carry. You know, in different businesses I do, I carry.
I always
If-
carry hamburglar now.
Yeah, I don't always carry.
I always
don't,
carry.
I don't always carry. It depends where I'm going.
These people are crazy. I keep telling y'all, I'm gonna say
People are
this.
crazy.
I'm gonna say this in closing. I know we 3 minutes over. Give me 2 seconds. You all be careful, be mindful, and be watchful. This mass shootings, I've been speaking all over colleges, universities, all over the place because everybody is asking what is going on. And people are on tilt right now. All these hate organizations, all of these organizations that are in, they're just, this is what they thrive on. And these folks are obsessed with killing people. They're obsessed as we get ready to go into this new political season. Be careful and be mindful. I don't care if you're pumping gas, if you're at the grocery store,
That's right.
whatever you're doing, be paying attention to your surroundings. Don't be so caught up in nothing that you're doing that you're not aware of your
that's right.
surroundings. It doesn't matter where you are. These people are everywhere. Everywhere.
That is
That's
true.
Yes.
That's
and thank
true.
you for saying that. I think everyone needs that reminder, especially now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Monica has told several stories on her show about stuff that happens where she lives, around where she lives. So I know, now that I know that we live right in the same area, we get the same craziness that you get. Okay?
But I told you
So
before,
I
I
know.
live in a Stepford community. If there is a blade of grass, these raggedy ass neighbors of mine that live in these big ass $1 million houses will call the damn HOA because I got
They
a
sure
blade of
will.
damn grass in my damn yard.
They sure will.
Jesus. But we
They
don't
sure
worry about
will.
mass shootings over here. They don't play that over here. I'm telling you, they do not.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Yep.
Oh, I know. I know. But Jill could tell you stories, and she'd have to tell you in person about where she used to work and the stuff that the media has never heard
Oh,
that happened.
yes, that happened. Yes.
I
Yeah.
believe that. I can't wait. Bye, Hamburglar. Still love you.
Love you too, Monica.
All right, y'all. Unless anyone
Well-
has some closing comments, I loved it. Everyone that came up on stage.
Yes. Thank you all for speaking to us, and you're always a lot of fun.
Yes, we love it, love it, love it when there's audience participation live on the show because it makes the show better.
Yeah.
So
it
it's not
absolutely
because of
does.
us, it's because of
you.
you. Ah,
Yay.
yes. So it's been a lot of fun.
It has.
Do we know what we're doing next week?
I have no idea.
We have no idea. We write them down,
Yep.
put them down, but then forget. It's like that. So until next week, same time, same place. And Billy D, thanks for coming. And oh look, Zandia. Hey, what's happening? Is Dave and Sam doing their show?
They
tonight?
are. We got a notification
Oh,
about
okay.
7 minutes ago that
Well,
they
we
had started
need
their
to
show.
get it then. Zanzia needs to get over there too. So we're going to check out Dave and Sam's show. How was your day right after this? And everybody, we love you all.
We do. We
Until
really do.
next week, please come back. We would
Yes.
love to see you
And as Monica
again.
said, please stay safe and stay watchful.
Yeah, and I'm going to keep looking around for Monica.
I'll be happy to see Monica.
she lives like a few minutes from us. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a trip.
Turn off the video.
Well, I'm going to turn off the video and I'm going to try to end this show and see what we